I thought I'd take a whack this time at doing what do you call it? Maybe like a walk down memory lane video. Is that a good phrase for it? I don't know. Whatever. I'm doing this stuff a long time. Since 2005 is when I brought my first project into this particular shop, and actually the shop wasn't even done when I first did the first job that I did. There's no drywall on the walls. It was pink insulation and plastic. I only had half the lights I got in here. I think my paint booth was kind of standing up, but it wasn't all together yet, etc., etc. But a guy needed to make money to carry on, so that's what I done. And oddly enough, I'm leaning on a 67 Firebird here today, and the first car that I brought into this shop as my first job was a 69 Firebird. It was just your regulation. I think it was blue, not this blue, but it was blue when it come in, and it was a convertible with a black interior. And the dude wanted a fake Trans Am. So that's what I done for him. Painted the car white. We put a fiberglass Trans Am hood on it, Trans Am spoiler, blue stripes, blah, blah, blah. It wasn't a huge job, but it was big enough. So anyways, that's where it started. And like I say, that was 2005. So that's 20 years ago. I did stop in the middle, in between there for a couple of years, and I went into town to work at a body shop because all this stuff was just pissing me off to the point of it wasn't worth doing anymore. But now here I am back doing it again, because then that stuff started pissing me off to the point where that's not worth doing anymore. So fickle, hey, fickle. So anyways, over the years, every job that I do, I take about 1.5 million pictures of them. Maybe 2 million. Could be. I've never counted because I've lost count, because that's a lot. But a whole pile of pictures I take of everything, generally starting from how it shows up here. If it shows up in the baskets of parts, then I take pictures of the baskets of parts. If the dude drives it up here and hands me the keys, then I take pictures of the car sitting there running. And I take pictures all the way through, all the procedures that I do, all the ins and outs, and I mean everything that I do, all the metal work, all the body work, the prep work, the paint work, everything. They get pictures of everything. And then right up until however it leaves here. If it leaves here a full car, then the last picture I take is a car sitting outside running and me handing the dude the keys. If the car leaves here on a pallet and a pile of parts because the owner's going to put it all together, then the last picture that I have of the job is on a pallet and a pile of parts. So over the years, well, when I first started doing this, I didn't even have a computer. So I was taking pictures, and then I was handing you a stack of pictures because I'd go and I'd get the film developed, if anybody remembers doing that. And I would hand you, well, I mean, I was nice enough that I went and I bought a little Hujimafuz photo album. And I'd put all the pictures in a photo album for you, and I'd give you, not a great big wedding album, but, a little, and I'd give you your photo album with all your pictures in it. Ain't I a hell of a fella? Gosh, my mom's so proud. So anyways, that's back then. But then once I did start doing them with a Digital camera, with a little in it and whatnot, the card, then I would start loading them into a computer. And nowadays what I do is I get one of them, what do you call thumb drives? And I put all the pictures on a thumb drive, and I hand you a thumb drive and say, here, do with this as you will. Huck it out the window on your way home, go get them developed, don't care. Whatever you want to do with it, here's all your pictures. The parent being is I have many files in my computer of vehicles that I've done over the years. Like I said, a lot of them are missing, but there's still a lot of good ones in there. So what this particular video, if you will endeavor me so much as to watch it, is a little photo montage of a car that I did in I think it was 2008 maybe. I don't think it was 2007. Might have been 2007, 2008. Don't really remember. That's a hell of a long time ago. It's a little Mustang what I done. And they brought the car a long ways. They were from in central Alberta. They were in northern Alberta. 5-6 hours, I think, they brought the car down to me. Even way back then, hey? And anyways, a real sentimental thing because they showed me a picture of the dude's wife in a shitty diaper, probably, sitting on the fender of the car. She was in a diaper, nonetheless. So she's a baby sitting on the fender of that car because it was her dad's car and he had it just that long. So then they had the car and they wanted to do her from end to end. So it is actually I think it's the first or the second car that I built the entire car, as in I put the motor in it, I did the mechanicals, the rear end, the suspension work, I did the whole 9 yards on the car. Didn't work out well for me in the end, but I done it nonetheless. Had a custom interior done for it, etc., etc., etc. So, anyways, yeah, if you'll endeavor the next 5 or 6 minutes, or however the hell long this video is, here's a little photo montage. What is it? It's a whole shitload of pictures of an old Mustang. So here it is, a little Mustang that time traveled like from the 80s to me. The paint on it was that old, and let me tell you something, they didn't do it no favors when they were painting it. Nice little car though. Pretty much all original. Like that's a pretty original interior in the car. Nothing fancy going on there, that's for sure. Under the hood, I think they started doing some stuff. There's some power brakes in there, nothing major though. On the trailer, got a header to the car wash, right? Yeah, that's the first thing you got to do is get the shite off of there. Followed by some blasting. Here's some shitty work that needs to be done on the inner aprons. Previous accident work. A little bit of previous restoration work done there. Nice work. Here you just take a big grinder to it and you just whack them quarters off, because man, there was a 1/2 inch of filler work from one end of this thing to the other. Didn't look bad when it came in, but you know, you crawl up underneath it and this is the kind of stuff that you see. Like it needed everybody. Like the Flintstone action on the inside, etc., etc. I think I even had to form my own part of a patch on the floor pans there. Put both front aprons in it and a new rat support in the front. Just like that. It was a bit of work. There's no fibbing there. So yeah, that was all new sheet metal we put on. This car got a ton of sheet metal. As you can see, there's even more new sheet metal in there, inners and trunk floor drop downs. These cars don't have a trunk floor because it's the gas tank. Put new full quarters on it because these cars, the seam is just right there, just above the quarter. And then once you're done all that shit, well, you got to coat her all up on the inside. Door skins, I skinned both doors with door skins, and the skins weren't wonderful, but they were pretty good. They're better than what it had. He bought a new 9-inch rear end for it. Came here in a crate. I think he really overdid it. Like it's a braced diff and everything that we put in it, but that's what he wanted. The color we picked for the car that he picked was like a Porsche green. Really nice color, actually. You know, once you do all the ins and outs on it. Inside the dash, I just kind of cleaned it up. The original color again that it was a creamy kind of a color. And then of course you got to put the whole damn car together to gap and sand and block all the panels. I believe that was like a one-off hood that he had a company make for him. Head her into the booth, tape and paper her up. That's stupid. Anyways, get her all masked up so that you can pound some green on it. And you know, it's actually quite a nice color, especially out in the sun. Doors. Oh, that was nice. Shiny on the outside, semi-gloss on the inside, you know, to match the leather. They're there on stands, all painted up. They're there getting hung on the door with my whiz-banger, hoojimafuzz thingamabob. There's your picture of a pretty nice reflection down the side of the car, actually. Motor was a 302 stroked out to a 347, aluminum heads, blah, blah, blah. Brought it to me, already dynoed and fired up. I could not get that motor to start, so they took her somewhere else. There's dash, aftermarket AC, blah, 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 together. Put that shit all through the car, on the floor, on the roof as well. Now there's the custom interior that I had an interior guy do. They wanted it to look like a penguin, like a tuxedo inside. So we kind of matched a creamy leather to the color of the dash and stuff, and then custom seat covers. And that's kind of what it looked like when it was rolling out the door. I wished I could have drove it out the door, but it had to be pushed because I couldn't get the son of a bitch to start. And it's not my money, so I damn sure wasn't going to push the envelope in it. Hood tack on the, like I said, the custom one-off hood. We even put like GT exhaust poking out the back and et cetera, et cetera. It was really quite a nice little car. And like I said, it's a long time ago. I wished I would have had some video on that because people like these kind of things.